Hello guys, welcome again to the channel. Today I want to share with you this very interesting article that details the list of weapons and military equipment that has been delivered to Ukraine from different countries. And you can see here the list of countries that have been doing these deliveries is quite quite a large number of different countries, ranging from Australia, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Japan, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Sweden, Turkey, United Kingdom, United States. So millions and millions, as you can see here. Not all deliveries are quantified. United States alone has sent an estimated 1,300 million worth of weapons. That's the United States alone. So as you can see, like a lot of people have been saying, this is not a war between Ukraine and Russia. It's a war between Ukraine and NATO and all the Western powers. So this is the perfect example of a proxy war. You know, they want the Ukrainian soldiers to die, and they don't want to have any part of it, and they are, dumping all these huge amounts of weapons on Ukraine. And the Ukrainian army is not winning. Contrary to what people might want to think, Ukraine is losing the war. This has been proven already in every single instance. Ukraine hasn't won any single battle. Has Ukraine didn't win any single battle. There were some skirmishes which were promptly portrayed in social media as some kind of a victory, but skirmishes happen in every war. But as a battle, Ukraine has lost every single battle, and this is the truth. And it's very sad because war is not a solution, according to my opinion. I believe that peace is the solution for this particular situation, but what I want to say is that this is just some kind of deception. They're trying to make people believe something that is contrary to reality. And all these weapons, where are they ending up? They're ending up destroyed in different parts. Like this one is one of the latest. There were some weapons systems that were stored in Lviv, and they were destroyed by missile strike. And Russian has been hitting military facilities in Ukraine, all over Ukraine. Is just a lot of these things are just getting hit everywhere. So it's not a very optimistic assessment of this. For example, one of the S-300 that was delivered to Ukraine, it was quickly destroyed after it was delivered to Ukraine. So what what is the point? You might think, what is the point of all these weapons that are finding their way to Ukraine? Who is, this one was sent by Slovakia, and this S-300 was deployed near Dnipro. The cost of these systems, weapon systems, for example, is several millions, like really expensive systems, the S-300. And it was destroyed, you know, in a single hit. Was not even put into service and it was destroyed. So just take a look at the numbers. Now these numbers come from the Russian Defense Ministry. Let's see if I can zoom in this a little. Okay, so this is an assessment of the total of the total military equipment that has been reported as lost by the Russian military. This comes from the Ministry of Defense from Russia. This is the Telegram account, so you can take a look if you want to. So they are saying they have destroyed 180 aircraft, 106 helicopters, 512 unmanned aerial vehicles, 254 anti-aircraft missile systems, 2,422 tanks and other armored combat vehicles, 266 multiple launch rocket systems, 1,051 artillery and mortars, as well as 2,274 units of special military vehicles. This is so far. So these numbers are the reality. Ukraine had 2,000 tanks, and then they are sending tanks here, 72 tanks. So how are 72 tanks going to help if they already destroyed 2,000 of them? The back of the Ukrainian army has been broken for a long time. All these, they destroyed 500 UAVs, if you can believe that. So they keep sending more and more and more and more. They are sending hundreds of thousands of rifles, thousands of anti-tank systems, and they are not effective because Ukrainian army hasn't been able to develop any kind of a counter attack. They are just in the defensive. Currently, the bulk of the Ukrainian army is being surrounded and is going to be destroyed in the Donbass area. And what I want to say is that we need to pay attention to this. This is definitively something that is not going to have a good result because all these weapons, where are they ending up? Imagine that. All these weapons that were sent, millions and millions of worth of weapons. Let's take a look at this article. This article is from 2002 and it's talking about the behavior of Ukraine. Ukraine has gained a reputation as one of the world's most active suppliers of illegal small arms. So, and this hasn't changed. So all these arms that all these countries are sending, probably a big chunk of weapons will find its way to some other war theater. They probably won't be used in Ukraine. So the Ukrainian soldiers will not see most of this. Probably they will see some of it, but probably not. Even the United States military recognized that it was unable to track all these weapons. Where they end up is, I think there was even a mention that says that it was like pumping all these weapons into a big black hole. That's what this has become, you know. It is absolutely ridiculous. And who is profiting? This is what is the reality, you know. The world's defense giants. These are the guys who are making profit. These are the only ones who are winning because let's be honest, nobody wins with war except the people who makes the guns, the people who is manufacturing the weapons. These are the only ones who are profiting from this war. So people from every country, they should pay attention to this and see the reality of the world for what it is, you know. This is not a charity business. All these donations, you know, even though they were kind of just put there, but someone had to pay for them. And most of these countries, they are going to restock. So they are providing these weapons to Ukraine, but then they need to buy them back because they need to restock so they can use them for their own defense. And then what is Ukraine going to do that with those weapons? They're going to be destroyed or they're going to be sold in the black market. So what is the point of all that, you know? That's why, you know, your governments, the governments of the Western powers, they are financing terrorist groups all over the world. They are financing bloodbaths in different countries. You know, these weapons will find their way in another country, you know, and someone is going to profit from this in Ukraine. I don't know, someone in the military is going to do it. I don't know exactly how things are in Ukraine in the ground, but I wouldn't be surprised if some of these military depots are just used as an excuse to say, okay, so I received some 500 rockets and they were all destroyed by Russia. No, and now I have 500 rockets that I can sell and profit from it. Just an idea, something that could be done. They can just put some rockets there to say, oh, you see, when they come and find the rubble, here are the remains of the rockets, but everything else exploded. So it's just an idea that this is really a ridiculous situation. This world needs to end, but there is no interest from the powers to end this war. They want the war to continue because they are making a bunch of money. No, how do you want a business to stop if you're making a killing? Literally, they are making a killing by killing people. You know, they don't care about it. It's really, really ridiculous. You know, you can. I will put a link to all these articles so you can take a look. You know, but this is definitively not good for the future of the world, and it's not going to change the outcome of the war in Ukraine. Ukraine is losing the war. Ukraine is going to lose this war. Just certainty. It's a matter of time. So that's all I wanted to say. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And as always, I ask you to please share, like, and subscribe to the channel and activate the notification so you can be notified of future videos. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching.